So the Yeezy Compact 350 Panda. I like this trainer. There's a lot of divided opinions out there around it's not a patch on the 350v2 or the V1, but in my eyes, a culmination of both of those sneakers. So the fact that it's kind of more of a sock type trainer, like the V1, more so because it's got no structure to it. It's just like a sock with a outsole on it. And basically the colorway as well. I like the colorway in terms of this kind of grey, black, and white, which is again sort of a neutral color. I also like the fact that it's good for kind of wearing sort of autumn, springtime as well, because you've got a bit of warmth, you know, especially around the sort of this ankle collar. Keeps nice sort of support as well. The infinity laces, some people like them, some people don't. I'm personally a fan of those, because I don't really like to sort of mess around with my laces. I also like the fact that, you know, the knitted pattern is all along here. I think this particular colorway, you know, lends itself well to that. Just the design just looks nice with all these different kind of, you know, knitted. The design is also kind of nice, where the different kind of patterns going around the sneaker, you know, down and then crossways. Just looks cool to me. I went with a half size up because I thought they would be similar to a 350v2, and yeah, you can, you know, wear them sort of with a, you know, larger size, half size up. But I just found there's too much sort of area in this toe box area, because what ends up happening is when you put your foot inside this, you know, you end up kind of pushing forward a bit. So I thought, you know, that my toe would probably be coming up to more around sort of here really, but it seems to be coming up to about here at the moment. But it depends on what socks you're wearing as well. So during the winter time, you know, you're wearing sort of thicker socks, I guess, and also I suppose in the autumn time and in the springtime sort of slightly more. But overall, I think they're cool pair of trainers, especially for the price I picked them up for, which is £110 off of eBay. But obviously they're going for more on the secondary market at the moment, but I think if you've got a bid in for it, you probably can pick it up for quite cheap. So for that kind of price range, they're kind of, in my eyes, a no-brainer.
So here are the details for the Yeezy 350v2 Compact Panda. It comes in a black and white colorway, and it has a boost in the midsole, and it has an EVA midsole sort of surrounding that, and then the upper is made from Primeknit, which is what Adidas normally use, and it's basically made up of sort of those cotton kind of materials really. And the price was £220. So in terms of comfort and sizing, I think this particular pair just feels really soft on foot. It's very similar to any other 350v2 in that respect. I think the thing that kind of makes it sort of soft is basically the boost in there, so you got kind of the bounce back. But I think just bear in mind that if you sort of wear it for a long period of time, they do start to feel a little bit fatiguing, because the kind of boost sort of bottoms out in a way. And these have sort of good sort of neutral support around the arch, and it's kind of, because it's more sort of sock-like of a trainer, and there's no sort of support on the upper, there's no sort of wear-in time required. So, and they kind of feel sort of really comfortable straight out of the box. And you can go true to size on these. I think you're good to go. I went a half size up, and I feel like I kind of tried to basically mimic the 350 V2 standard versions. And with these ones, I think you can probably squeeze true to size, and if not, go up half size if you've got like a wide foot. But they kind of got a really sort of stretchy material, so I think it should be fine. And I think in particular they have good traction in my opinion for this type of trainer, and you're more likely to wear these sort of spring summer anyway. So in terms of the look and style, I kind of like the sort of minimalist design on these, and it's got a futuristic look. I actually like the kind of lace loops in there as well, so you don't have to kind of tie it up. It's got that kind of laceless system where you kind of pull the tab and it's just done. And in all honesty, you probably don't even need laces on this, because like I said, because it's a sock-like appearance, it just means that you can kind of just put your foot into them with these, and they just basically fit to your feet. And you can wear them in the sort of spring, summer, autumn time, in my opinion. The reason I say autumn is because they've got sort of the Primeknit material. It will keep you warm in that respect, but it probably won't keep you waterproof. And with these, you can kind of dress them up casual and smart casual, because it's like I said, it's almost like a sock-like trainer, and it's got kind of almost sort of the slightly kind of smarty vibes to them as well, and just the design in general is kind of more sort of sophisticated. And if you wanted to sort of cut the laces, you could kind of experiment and put in some black laces in there if you wanted to, and that will kind of set it off quite nicely, and maybe even sort of sail laces. So in terms of the pros, I like the fact that it's got Primeknit in there, and I like the fact that it fits like a sock. It feels really nice on foot, so you don't have any kind of pressure like you do in a standard sort of 350v2, and this almost feels like the best balance between a 350v2 and a 350v1, or something like the Pirate Black, and it has sort of boost in there as well. So the trainer feels really, really nice on foot. I think it's probably, in my opinion, the most comfortable Yeezy. And in terms of cons, I think the cost is just really high. I don't know why they're sort of charging £220 for these. It just feels really, really high. And I will say, like, after a while the boost sort of bottoms out, and if you're sort of wearing them regularly, you're going to find like that boost kind of sort of goes away. And I don't know if that's a kind of placebo effect with you kind of sort of wearing it and your foot getting used to it, or it does actually sort of bottom out. But if you kind of like put them on ice for like a week or so and wear them again, then you kind of feel the boost again. So yeah, I don't know, it might just be psychologically affecting the comfort. So in terms of the ratings, I give the look and style a 4 out of 5. It's not, I still don't think it's as nice as a 350 V2 standard one. However, it still looks nice in my opinion, and I really like the comfort level as well. The comfort level was like second to none. I give that a 5. It's really sort of comfortable because of the upper. And the quality, I give it a 4. It's just a little bit of glue stains here and there, and it's kind of still using not the greatest of materials because it's just a Primeknit upper, so it's not like amazing stuff. And the pricing, just I give that a 3 out of 5. Reason being is it's not great in terms of the pricing. It's just priced way too high. I think because this is a kind of compact version, I don't know, I'm just kind of expecting it to be a lot cheaper than the standard version, and usually with these kind of trainers, once they kind of release one version and another version, they kind of sort of start to fall down in price, but this doesn't seem to be the case in this one. But overall I give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's a solid sneaker, and you can sort of grab these sort of under retail, and it's definitely worth sort of grabbing if you like this sort of thing.